Well, hello, it's Mr. Retro here, jumping up in front of you. And if you notice closely, things should look just a little bit different. I'm now using a texture pack or a resource pack, and it's the same one that Mumbo Jumbo uses. So if things seem familiar, that's the reason. I really love, especially the glass textures he uses. You can definitely see that there's glass there with this white outline, but you don't get those lines that go through it. And so it's a nice clean look. That's one of the reasons why I chose this resource pack, just because it's a really smooth looking texture. And also it makes some of the like cobblestone just look a little prettier, a little bit more appealing. And same thing with like gravel and stuff too. So there's a lot of cool stuff going on with this texture pack, and I really enjoy it. So today, you can see some villagers running around. I've been breeding up some villagers in between episodes for some future projects, so you might see more running around. Oh gosh, they're so fast. No, it's because it's getting nighttime. Well, before it gets night, let me tell you what we're going to do. We're going to make our melon and pumpkin farm in about this area. We're going to do it right next to the chicken farm. If you haven't, if you're curious, the chicken farm is going pretty well. I extend things out a little bit so it'll just fill in nicely. And then once these feathers fill up, I'll just kind of destroy most of them. But we're getting some cooked chicken. I've been breeding up the chickens up there for a little while, so we can have more drops down here. So let's go down here, and the melon and pumpkin farm is going to go in this area. I'll probably landscape a little bit because I'm going to need quite a bit of room, but we have some crafting to do. But I'm going to go sleep, and then I'll be right back at you. All right, now I have most of the stuff that we need, but we have to craft up a few more things. One of the things I want to craft on camera for you guys is the observer block. Now, I have no idea how to craft it before just doing my research before this video. So what you have to do is you place your 2 redstone there, 3 cobble on the top and bottom, and then a quartz block, or a piece of quartz. And then you get your observer. Had no idea how to craft those. So when I was doing my research for the video, it I had to figure out how to do this. And I thought it was a really easy crafting recipe for such a really powerful block. Um, this does quite a bit for a new redstone. The other thing I need is I need more hoppers than this. That's just the leftover hoppers that I had. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll get some iron, and we'll do some crafting there. So we're going to talk a little bit. So in between episodes, I've been mining and expanding the mining area, which we'll check out here in a little bit. Let's just go and take all this, because we need to figure out how much we need. Now, I think this should be enough. That's 10 there. Let's just finish making these. And there we go. All right. And then I'll craft some of these into blocks. Oh, nope, that's not blocks. This would be blocks. Do that. This is like my least favorite thing to do because it makes you feel like all your hard work is just going nowhere. But it is nice to see iron blocks. Eventually, we'll make an iron farm and all that good stuff, and we won't have to worry about that. Now that I have my hoppers, I think that's the last part we have to craft. But you'll see that this is all finished up. I've been making some rounds in the nether, getting some good stuff. I've had to get a bow made so I could fight some gas, but this is very nicely lit in here, very bright, very long. But I also have finished the design down in here. Now, there's a lot of different uses of lighting bugs to keep this nice and bright. Down here, I don't have to worry about it because these are upside down slabs, so mobs won't spawn, but here I was worried about mobs spawning. And so what I did is I used these jack-o'-lanterns, and they are right there. right where the door is. And the door acts as kind of like a transparent block. You can see the light pouring through there, but it gives so much light. And then there's torches up above those. So with all of these lighting bugs going through blocks, it makes it bright enough down here, and it works. I've expanded this. I've also changed the buttons around to levers, so we can close the doors a little bit easier, and I don't have to worry about the delay of a button, things like that. And when the door is closed, it lets me know that I've done my 50 blocks in that area. So I've extended it out quite a bit, and yeah, I've done all the way down to here on this side, and all the way back there on this side. So maybe later on this video I'll do a mining challenge and we'll knock out these lines. But let's go up to the melon and pumpkin farm. Alright, so I'm just digging away some of these dirt blocks, getting a big enough area. Now this building is going to have to be a fairly good size, because I'm going to go with a 6 melon, 6 pumpkin farm. So I could just have, I don't know why I picked 6, it's just that's the size that I had in my test world from the previous video. I think I'm just going to stick with that so I can keep the dimensions pretty much the same. So this building is going to have to be fairly large, so I'm going to need quite a bit of space. Again, I'm going to keep with the same kind of build palette. I have some of those blocks over here, oak wood planks, the oak wood logs, and some cobble. So we'll be using the same kind of build palette. I may throw in some extra stuff just to help us see it. Oh no. I lost my shovel. How sad. Well, time to go craft another one. So follow me. I did not even pay attention to the durability on my shovel. Speaking of, I should probably make a diamond shovel. That would probably be a little quicker, so we can do that. I want to see how many diamonds I have for this. Oh yeah, we're going to make 2. We're going to make 2. And we may throw them in the enchanting table right over there as well. So let me get some lapis. And let's try it out. Now I don't have books around it, bookcases, so it's not going to be the best. So I want unbreaking or efficiency. Ooh, efficiency 1 would be nice. Ooh, efficiency and unbreaking 1. Okay, not bad, not bad. And then efficiency 1. Those sounds so awesome. All right. So we've got at least efficiency on there, so it'll move a little bit faster. It's not going to be a crazy amount, but it will go a little bit faster. So I've been, in between videos as well, I've been putting down more torches, trying to light up more area, especially in the areas that I know I'm going to be building soon. Because mobs spawn around here like crazy at night. And that's one of the reasons why I've been having to breed up villagers, because the zombies and skeletons have been getting them, and it's just been awful. So I've had to breed up more, and I've got some penned off over there that I'm slowly breeding up more and more, so I can have enough for the iron farm, which we will eventually make. That'll be in a different episode. But playing in between episodes has got me really thinking. That needs to happen soon. I'm thinking the next couple episodes, that's going to happen, whether I'm super geared up or not. I had enough diamonds that I could make a full diamond set and some diamond stuff, and then we can at least get some base enchantments. I don't want to kill all of the evokers and vexes or whatever they're called in there, but I do want to clear out some of it. Now, I want to do that in a full, non-cut, non-edited video. It's just going to be a non-stop. You will see me run around like crazy trying not to die. You'll also probably hear me scream like a little girl trying not to die from those things. But hopefully we can clear through it. So this is, yeah, next couple episodes, that's what we're going to do. I'll slowly start building up my gear in between episodes, and we'll just have to take it out in one go. So it should be pretty interesting. This should be good. Let me just clear up this patch, um, and we will go ahead and start laying down the foundation. So we're going to start laying the foundation down. Now I have to kind of see how I did. Okay, so the oak will go right there. Let me just go grab that. Now, when it comes to this stuff, I'm kind of just going to make an overly large building and just fit the melon and pumpkin farm in it. But I kind of know how wide it needs to be, so we can kind of base some stuff off of that. So that's 6, so that's 8. Okay, so this needs to be probably 10 wide. Oh, this is going to be a very big building. 6, 7, 8, 9. And then let me grab some dirt and we can build up some of this. Now, move my chicken out of the way. Now, even though my chicken farm is doing pretty good, it's still kind of slow. So I've even tried to do some AFKing where I've, just sat my guy there and just let it go and while I'm watching Netflix or something, but it's still kind of a pain. So I just, I don't know, I'm a little frustrated with it. I thought it would be a little faster, a little bit better. I may just need to breed up more chickens in the top. I also need to name tag them, which may help. I don't know. I'm just kind of just hoping right now that I'll get a good amount of drops, at least while I'm playing now, because I'm not going to be, routinely over there, but I'll be close enough that everything should be working. Now, for the depth of this building, I'm not quite sure. Let's see, how many blocks is that? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, let's just do 12 right there. So 12 by 12 square, which is going to look massive, but I may use that to my advantage, make it look just slightly different using the same palette, but just a little bit different. Now this building's going to have to be a little taller, but with it being so wide, it won't look as awkward. This one, I had to kind of hide some things. I made a chimney up there. Let me pillar up so you guys can see. But I had to make a chimney so I could hide the ladder. Now I also made some red carpet up there because I don't have any light up there, and those will be the only spawning places, so I don't want things to spawn up there. And you can't really see that from down below, so it's not a huge deal, even though it's a little bit more saturated red, a brighter red than the brick. But I found some clay and patches over there under the water, made up this, so it kind of looks like a little chimney, and since it is like a farm, technically, where I'm cooking things, I thought the chimney would be a cool thing. Now I do have the fire tick turned off, so fire spread is turned off, so I may try to light some stuff up there and make it look like smoke's coming out. So we may do that in the future. I've also connected the path over here, which eventually when we get done with this building, I will do the same. Now, probably should be one higher. So it's 4, so let's do 5. Yeah, I think that'll be plenty high enough. But this melon and pumpkin farm will hopefully give us some food to kind of fill the gap. Like, I'm not looking for, since it's just me playing, I'm not looking for a whole lot. Oh, I added an extra block up there. I'm not looking for, these giant mega farms that produce thousands of drops an hour, but I need it to get my character to survive. So I need to have some good stuff for that. So let's see. Well, let me come back to you when I have a little bit more done, and you guys can see the progress. All right, so this is the base room. It's pretty bare bones right now. I did go back and craft up some birchwood planks. I wanted to do a lighter floor in here because this room is going to get dark just because of how big it is and how hard it's going to be to light everything. But once we start filling in things in the middle, I'll add some extra lighting, and I may flip some of these into upside down stair blocks, which will help transmit some light, especially right here around the edges and right in the center. So I may do some stuff like that, which will probably be all off camera because honestly that's not that interesting. But you'll see that I still have some room up here to expand. Now I'm going to start adding in the actual farm itself, but I want to kind of hide some things. So I'm not going to do a lot of the redstone on camera just because I don't really understand it all, and I have to keep going back and forth between my test world, where the design is, and I I just don't want to mess up too much. But if you want to see how this is made, this design is based on a channel called GT Experience, and I will have their channel and the video for their version of the farm down in the description below, so you can check that out. But I want to hide some of the actual redstone itself. So you'll see the farm sitting here, probably one block, like sitting on top of this floor, and then I want the output chest to be like over here in the corner. And it'll probably be a double chest, and I'll have it split up between the melons and the pumpkins, so they'll fill up evenly. And if that ever gets super full, and if this starts to really start pushing out some stuff, I may change up the output to filtered out to 2 separate double chests, but I doubt if it's ever going to give us those kind of numbers. But if it does, we'll go ahead and do that. But I'm going to start laying down some of the redstone components, and I will get back to you, and I'll show you kind of progress updates of me doing the redstone. So, yeah, stay tuned. Alright, so you will notice a big change in this room. I had to rip up most of the floor because I had kind of some issues building this. I had to push the wall back a couple of blocks, about 2 blocks, because where this is was where the actual wall was. So this is where some redstone's going to be. So I had to push it back a little bit, and also I had to dig up the floor quite a bit, to make sure I had enough room to walk around and place everything. So yeah, that took a lot longer than I was hoping. So I haven't really put in any of the redstone. I've just kind of laid the foundation of things. So let's go out here and look at our chest and get some of our redstone things. But and all right. So in here, I'm first going to put down the water, which you're thinking water, and then you're going to do redstone. Well, this is, I'm not going to be getting into this. So I just want to get the water down, and then I'll till this so I can kind of see where I need to space things out at. But if it turns back, it's not crazy important if it doesn't stay, because I can always retill it. And once I start planting, it won't be that big of a deal. Yeah, for instance, just walking on this can kill the tilled area. So we have our pistons put in place. Now I'm not going to start planting yet because I want to make sure that the observer block works with it. Now the observer block has to go here. Yes, because the seeds are going to be here and the pumpkin or melon will grow there. So we'll do this. Now I believe this is the correct orientation. Let's hop over to my redstone testing world and let's just check out my the orientation of the blocks. One of the big things that I've had to do back and forth is just keep counting blocks, make sure I have enough space, make sure I have enough depth with my space, and it's been a little frustrating. Okay. Okay. So the output has to be over there. Let me throw this back. All right. So this is the redstone that I'm really not looking forward to doing. It's not super complicated. It's just remembering how many ticks everything is. and just remembering how much I have to put in every other place. Now I believe I don't even need this. Why did I have this? Oh, I don't need this. So I'm gonna save myself a little bit of room. At least I'll have some space to walk around. That's not a big deal. So I can put in this redstone. This isn't difficult. Just this is the part that I have to make sure I get everything exactly right. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and jump over to hopefully me finishing this, and you guys can see kind of the beginnings of our pumpkin and melon farm. Alright, and let's see, I have to put my comparator here, redstone repeater, and I think that's it for this part. So let's go ahead and wrap the redstone around. And just for symmetry's sake, we will put the repeater there, just to help extend. Now, this is another reason why I like Mumbo Jumbo's texture pack. It is the redstone right here. This, it's so clean and easy to read. It's so nice. So now I just have to put in a chest and basically some hoppers, and I think we will be all done. So let's go ahead and put in, let's see, make them go this way, this way. Okay, we'll put the chest here for now. I know I said that I wanted to put it up, but until we make a kind of a vertical storage place, we'll just put it, we'll put it right here. So, no, actually, that has to go underneath, down. It's going to have to go one block lower, which isn't, a big deal. Be help if I use my pickaxe to mine this thing. So, we'll do 2. We'll put in this, and this, and then we'll just wrap it back. Now I'm getting super, super excited. This is a lot of redstone that I'm not terribly comfortable with or good at, so it's always kind of a big challenge to do something like this, whether you're comfortable with redstone or not. And if you're not comfortable with redstone, I am stuck in here. If you're not comfortable with a lot of redstone, don't worry, not a lot of other people are either. Just look up tutorials. That's really what I do. And I don't always understand what's going on. Sometimes I do. Sometimes they explain it very well, and I know exactly what they're talking about. I can understand the readout of everything, and I get it. Sometimes I don't. And it doesn't mean I won't try it. I will definitely try the redstone out, just because if I really want that farm, I will definitely do that. The kind of the cool part about redstone is that it's ever changing. They add things. The observer block was a huge change, and it helps simplify a lot of things. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and start planting. Now I think what I'm gonna do is not run over that stuff. Put my melons down over here. My pumpkins down over here. Now I'm going to go get some, let's just go get bone meal together. We'll bone meal these things and get them up to where the stems stick out. And then we'll play the waiting game to see if it works. Now, the way I have it set up in my test world, and hopefully it works here, is that it will fire the pistons twice, which doesn't sound like a huge deal, but when it comes to, I'll need more than that. When it comes to the redstone, I couldn't get it to just fire once, and I kind of realized that 2 times may be better to help push those drops down a little bit. And we may do a test by, actually let's just mine some of these. And get a test going. Oh no. What happened there? There we go. And we'll just test it out with the block update, because that's what the observer block does, is it registers block updates, which is really, really cool. And so before you had a kind of, they were like bud updates, I guess is what they were called. Okay, so you are 1, 2, 3. Nope. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Oh, some of them are 3, some of them are 2. That's weird. Some of them are 3, some of them are 2. That's weird. That is very strange kind of behavior. You think it'd be more even than that. So we're going to go and test this out. We have more than enough pumpkins. So I'm going to start over here. Now nothing should happen until I get over here. Now, and falling. Falling should never happen. So I'll go over here, and then, I think I had this backwards. So let's try this again. Nope. This is so painful. Let's try this again on camera, and then if not, I'll have to do it off camera, but this is painful. So, no, why are you placing like that? Is it because I'm standing above? Let's try it this way. No? Okay, let's do this. Okay, that has to be there. And it is giving an output, because I saw the blink, so before we put the block there, to help transmit that signal, do this. Holy lag, that was, yeah. Okay, so how come you're not going down? Okay. Does it not go through ground in single player? Huh. So the ground is at this block here. Oh no! I'm 1 block too low. Now I feel like an idiot. Well, let me fix that and I'll get right back to you guys. Alright, I'm back. Have to hang my head in shame. I just don't know how that happened. But it should be fixed now, and while I was doing that, a melon actually grew. So, it's pretty awesome. So we'll just put this down, we'll do a test. Just to see how this works out. And I'm going to hop over on this side so we can kind of see it all. Oh, and they went away. Let's see where they went. They're coming in. Awesome, awesome. All right. So, that's great. That's amazing. All right. I think we picked up some from when it broke up there, but that's not a big deal. All right. That is amazing. This is awesome. Okay, I'm super pumped about this. In between videos, I will clean this up a little bit, but, oh wow, that is really cool. Okay, that's going to work, and that's going to work around the clock. Every time I'm logged in, that'll just keep on doing its thing. That's awesome. I'm so excited. Okay, so let's, yeah, now that my excitement is over after I messed up, let's go ahead and finish the roof on this. And, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just probably build most of it, and then I'll get right back to you guys, so stay tuned. Okay, so I'm finishing up the roof here, and I'm going for something a little bit different. I'm using the same palette, the same oak wood planks and things like that from the other buildings, but I'm going with a flat roof. Now, one of the reasons is easy, no mob spawning up here. I don't have to worry about lighting up anything. I don't have to put carpets on things. And that just to give me a little bit of a variety of the different kind of buildings here in this village, because I really want to expand it all the way around, and I don't want all the buildings to look exactly the same. So having that one with a brick chimney will help it stand out a little bit. Um, this one with this kind of very pushed down flat roof will help it stand out a little bit. I'm just hoping that it still looks good. So I think it looks okay. I think I'm going to take the oak and make it go as a beam across. And I need more oak. So, and I'll do that off camera. So we won't do that now. That's something I could do anytime. So in here, you can see stuff growing. This is it. This is awesome. I'm super pumped. This is going to give us some good drops, I think. I have a really good feeling about this area. Probably between this episode and next episode, I'll have cleaned this up, made it look a whole lot nicer, better light in here, all that good stuff. So yeah, this is our melon and pumpkin farm. In fact, let's go ahead and take a screenshot in front of it. So there we go. Alright, so that is probably going to be the thumbnail for this video. I'm excited. That'll be a good one. So I'll also take down this little one for now, and this one, just because we don't need them anymore, and because we have something going all the time. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put some of this junk away, and then we are going to go on a mining challenge. This is going to be a lot of fun. I've been wanting to get more into the mining challenges, and this is going to be a good excuse. Now, let me go ahead and grab some more. Do I have any planks? Planks. There we go. Just so I can have some wood in case I need it. Now, we're going to go down here, and I'm going to go through my last couple tunnels over here that on the left that I haven't done yet. Now, when I do that, I want you guys to put down in the comments below what you think I'm going to get out of this. Now, remember, I only do 50 blocks. So, unless I find a cave system that I haven't explored and lit up, there's, you'll have to kind of limit how much you think. So don't put like 50 diamonds, because that's going to be ridiculous. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tunnels to go through. So this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to make a chest right here. And this will be the chest we put all of our drops in. And let's be generous. Let's say I'm going to fill up a double chest of good stuff. Now I'll also leave my junk in there, so you guys can see just how many blocks I had to go through. So this is going to be our chest. So we're going to go through all of these, and we're going to come back, and I want you guys to see if what you guessed matches up with what's in this chest. So go ahead, as of right now, put your guess of cobblestone, dirt, redstone, lapis, iron, gold, diamonds, all that good stuff. See what you guys come up with for you guys and see how close you are. So here we go. Well, folks, I don't want to lie to you. That wasn't good. That was awful. No diamonds. None, none, none. Not one, not any. It was bad. But I did get a couple of other things, so we'll go ahead and look at those. I really didn't get a whole lot. This is mostly like opened up, so I'll show you. So there's not a whole lot here to begin with. So I just have to kind of front load that a little bit. That I think I got okay amounts of things, but so this is my junk blocks. I got some diorite, gravel, dirt, andesite, and some cobble. And this is all the good stuff. This is it. From those 5 lines of tunnels, this is all I got. So I'm working with scraps here. But I'm hoping that when I branch out a little further, this is all opened up, and there's a lot of caves around in here, so I might find some good stuff. But yeah, I'm hoping that when I push this back more, we can get more good things. Yeah, this is not good. So yeah, this is not a very fun way to end the video because I thought I was gonna get something more. But go ahead and if you like this video, please like it. If you want to see more, please subscribe down below. Make sure you check out the links for the pumpkin and melon farm from GT Experience down in the subscription below. Please follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Those links are down below as well. So, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.